Hello, hello. My name is Teresa Poor, and I am the host and the creator of Unbreakable Life. And I just want to say thank you from the bottom of my heart for participating in our Unbreakable 2024 Women's Conference. Gosh, I left the conference that day with one particular feeling in my heart, and that was gratitude. I was so grateful that I got a chance to meet you and spend time with you and hear stories from our amazing and fabulous speakers. I want to give a shout out to those speakers right now. Of course, you got to hear from our first speaker was Nick Austin, who really inspired us with a couple of words, and that word was loss and time. And she really helped us to understand the value of the time that we deal with and the time that we have on this planet to live our best life, to claim our power, and to walk it out. Our second speaker was Veronica Seaver, who talked to you about her 3Ds that she dealt with, and that was death and divorce and depression. And she shared her journey of what she decided to do to take back her power and live out her unbreakable life. Of course, our next speaker was April Whalen, and she shared with us all about her journey of overcoming brain cancer as a young person and how she made that bold decision to share that journey. And in doing so, sharing that journey and inspiring others, she now has a platform where she's really embraced her purpose, and she helps people in the foster community. She helps people in the pageant world, of course, and all over the world with the Brain Tumor Association. So grateful to hear them. And of course, you heard my story, my individual story of what life looked like back in 2020 as I started putting on one hat here and another hat there, and life just piled and piled and piled. And I think whether we can relate to the stories of loss like Nick, or the stories of divorce, depression, or death like Veronica, or even the brain tumor situation that we dealt with April and heard about her story, I know we can relate to what it feels like to think if one more thing lands on my plate, I'm going to break. Right. And that's what Unbreakable 2024 was all about. But I'm not done. Of course, we had two more fabulous speakers, Sonia Bass, who shared her story about how, different men in her life and religious stigmas that she dealt with in her life tried to tear her down, but she found her victory. And of course, the amazing Dr. Shamika Gibson, who shared her heart and put it all on the line for us. So Unbreakable 2024 was a phenomenal event, but it would not have happened if you were not in the room. So thank you for being part of this event, for celebrating, for connecting with us, and for allowing us a place to share our story and our decision to become unbreakable. Well, Unbreakable shouldn't end with an amazing conference, right? It becomes part of who we are. It becomes part of the life that we want to create and the energy that we have. And it becomes the lifestyles and the habits that we take with us so that we can live our life of purpose. That's what I found over the last couple of years as I did self-discovery. And that's what I want to share with you. Because in my heart and my soul, I believe that each and every one of us, you, my friends, were made on purpose for a very specific purpose. And Unbreakable Life is all about helping you discover that purpose. Get rid of the junk, get rid of the things that are piling up on you, change our thoughts on moments that we may have had that were designed to, take us one direction, but we're going to step out and create the life that we were destined and designed to live, creating that unbreakable life. And I want to share with you what the next steps could look like. So, number one, just for being a conference attendee, you do get access to my free online community, Unbreakable. It is a Facebook online community where we will walk through the 7 pillars that I shared with you for building an unbreakable life. But you may want to take it one step further. You may want to go through the process of my mentorship program, the Unbreakable Life 12-week mentorship program that is designed to walk with you hand in hand, side by side, to build your unbreakable life, and to do so with a community, a tribe of women who are also going in that direction, who can share experiences, stories, become transparent and vulnerable, and really become your core people that you need to take the next step to your journey. What that 12-week mentorship program will look like is a menu of things, but let me just start with number one. It will include an individual life assessment. We can't tell where we're going until we know where we're at today. So that individual life assessment will be done with you and me as your mentor coach, to walk through some different areas in your life and to see where we're at so we can see where you want to go. The next thing that you'll have access to, of course, is the online community, because I want you connected with people who are positive, people who are like-minded, and people that want to go in the direction of living an unbreakable life. The next thing that you will have is a monthly one-on-one coaching call with me, where we will track your progress. We'll see how things are going. And as you start running into hurdles, we're going to deal with them. We're going to take us the time to sit back and say, okay, what is this hurdle that I'm dealing with today? What does it look like? What does it mean? And is it something I need to embrace or push away so I can continue walking my unbreakable life journey? It will also include the 7-pillar training modules. These are pre-recorded modules. As I mentioned during the Unbreakable conference, there were 7 core areas that I felt like helped me become the unbreakable person that I am today. And I'm going to tell you, I mentioned this at the conference. Building an unbreakable life doesn't mean things aren't going to hit you. As I mentioned, when I came back from my women's retreat in 2022, we got hit with one of the most excruciating, painful things that we would ever deal with as a married couple and as parents. And it had to do with a situation that hurt our child, where we were betrayed and really just taken completely advantage of. And I want you to know that those types of things can happen. But building an unbreakable life means when life's challenges do hit you, we don't go backwards, but we go forwards. So those 7 pillars are key steps to helping you keep your head in the game when things come against you. Those 7 pillars are in those training modules will be so important for building your unbreakable life. The next thing is our Unbreakable weekly tribe calls. I hope you got from the Unbreakable Life Conference that the people you hang around matter towards your growth, your future, and your purpose. And the women that are going to be in these Unbreakable Life Tribe calls with you are going to be people that you're going to build bonds with, probably people that you've never met before, but people that you are going to build these connections with that are going to be immeasurable. And they're going to watch you. They're going to become your cheerleaders. They're going to be the ones that know the song that you sing and will sing the words when you don't have the energy. These Unbreakable tribe calls are going to be a key part in building your unbreakable life. Next, you're going to receive, this is one of my favorite things. I created this beautiful 12-week planner. It is our Unbreakable 12-week planner and guide to celebrating and creating an unbreakable life. Accountability matters, and what we focus on makes a difference. This particular planner is going to include some weekly thoughts that you're going to dive into as you're building your unbreakable life. These are going to be some meditation techniques and things I want you to think about that correlate with those 7 pillars that we discussed. It's also going to have a place for you to have some goal setting and for you to go back and check your results on those goals. It'll give you some daily activities, some weekly activities to keep your head in the game. One of the reasons that we stop things or we don't go forward is because we don't focus on them. We don't keep our head in the game. And when times get rough, we just kind of lose all focus and we go back into that mode of what are we going to do today? This Unbreakable Life 12-week planner and guide is going to help you stay in the game, keep your mind focused. Gosh, imagine what would happen if you committed to yourself for 12 weeks. Wow. How different life could look. During the Unbreakable conference, I showed you who I was and what I looked like just 28 months ago, when I did my first time that I ever spoke about the one thing that was holding me back from living my unbreakable life. I shared that journey with you because I want you to know that in a short amount of time, and even 12 weeks amount of time, you can start making the changes that completely shift the trajectory of your future and point you in the direction of living an unbreakable life. My friends, I want to tell you that all you have to do to sign up for that is click on my website, teresapoor.com. It'll be in the email that you're receiving today. And you can go in there to get access to the online community, to get some merchandise to remind you of that beautiful day that you had with us in Cedar Park, Texas, when we celebrated Unbreakable 2024. 2024, or for you to take this unbreakable journey to the next level and start building your unbreakable life with my 12-week mentorship program. Whatever you choose, I want you to know I celebrate you. I am here rooting for you from this corner. I do want to let you know that my speakers and I are going to have 3 more Unbreakable 2024 events this year. And we're going to be digging in further into the day she took back her power, because that is the theme for 2024. If you know somebody that should attend, please get them in our online community. We want them to experience an unbreakable life. And just a little spoiler alert, 2025, that's going to be the year that she discovers her purpose. Stay connected with us. Let's live this unbreakable life together. Thank you for watching. Thank you for taking the time to join me on this unbreakable life journey. I cannot wait to stay connected and help you find your life's purpose and live your life on purpose. God bless.